People often ask me, Edward, what you packing? And although normally I would say quite a bit, when it comes to international travel, I actually try to pack pretty light. And so today, for people who are interested or who've asked me, what do I pack when I'm traveling, I thought I would lay out what I try to pack. First of all, for me, it's important, what am I wearing on the airplane? Airplanes are often freezing cold at some point during the journey, and at some other point they're going to be hot. And so I layer quite a bit. What I have on now, I don't know if we can see this here. I have regular shirt, travel pants. I have a plastic travel belt that you can hide money in, but the main point of it is that it has a plastic buckle so that when you go through TSA, you don't have to take it off. Regular shoes and socks. And I also have a cardigan that is my first layer of defense when it gets cold on an airplane. So then I'm going to turn this around. Let's see. And we can see some other things. So I have here, in terms of what I'm packing, this is another set of travel pants. So I have two pairs of pants. There we go, two pairs of pants. This is a packable jacket, so I can put that on over my cardigan for more warmth. You can see here I have a scarf that I'll take with me. And then coming down here to the clothes, I have packing cubes. Packing cubes are these zippable cubes that you can use to keep things organized in the suitcase. I should step back for a second and say that the suitcase that I have, let's see if I can do this without spilling everything. The suitcase that I happen to have is an Amazon Basics just roller bag. Part of my thing is that I hate checking luggage. And so I try to travel with a carry-on and also a personal item. You can see my personal item over there. And that's it. Even though I'm planning to be gone for a few months, that is all you need. Checking luggage is the literal worst. It gets lost. You have to wait for it. It's hard to carry places. So I always recommend, almost in every situation where you're going to be traveling on an airplane or even elsewhere, I would say go for the carry-on only. So these cubes are great. So I mentioned I have the two pairs of pants. For shirts, I'll have the shirt that I wear onto the airplane. Here I have two shirts that are merino wool. Merino wool, it is expensive, but it is antimicrobial, so you can wear it several days and it won't smell bad. Because the antimicrobial effect of the wool keeps it from smelling bad. So I have two of those shirts. They're really great. They wick moisture. I have one tank top, one long sleeve shirt. That will be one cube there. Then here I have a swimsuit. I have like a nicer shirt, like a polo in case I go out to eat or something like that. So those are those. Then here we have travel underwear. Travel underwear, I'll tell you, it's not the prettiest underwear in the world, but it is also antimicrobial. You can wear it for a number of days. You can also wash it easily, and it dries very quickly, so you could wash it in a hostel, which is where I'll be staying. Then I have some merino wool socks here, and then a regular pair of socks. So that's my third cube. Coming over here, I have umbrella, a warm hat, gloves. I'll actually be in Asia for a lot of this, and it will be warm for a lot of it. But there could be some times when it gets cooler, so I have those things. In addition to the pair of Hoka comfortable walking shoes that I have right now, I have these. These are great because I have foot problems. I need something that will be supportive. This brand, these Chacos, they have support there, but they're also, I could wear them to the beach. I could use them for sandals in a hostel, that kind of thing. So they're great, multitasking there. This hat, this is a sun hat. It actually has the little flap that goes over your neck. So if I'm out, hiking or on a hot day, I'll use that. I have a regular cap. Now we're getting to some of the fun stuff. In this part of my suitcase, I have a wet bag. This folds out. It is a bag that you can put wet towels, swimsuits in, that kind of thing, and keeps the rest of your stuff dry. So wet bag is important. This is a packable travel raincoat. Obviously important for when it rains. These are sunglasses. I have prescription glasses, so I have special sunglasses for that. This is a neck pillow for on the airplane, also earplugs, and an eye mask. Great. I rarely sleep on planes, but it's nice to try to be comfortable anyway when I'm trying to do that. I have here some binoculars. This is a pair of towels that folds flat. And so you know, packable towels, that's great. I mean, obviously your usual towel is going to take up half of this suitcase. So here, this is a foldable little backpack. It's an entire backpack. And so I can, like a day pack, so I can unfold it and put some things in it, just put it on my back and go. I like that a lot. This is a converter for electricity. It should work, works for every country that I've been in. And you can also charge things with it. So that's good. Now, this is my traveling pharmacy. You never know what's going to happen when you're traveling. I get motion sick sometimes, mostly on boats, not planes, thank goodness. So I have motion sickness pills in there. You know, I have, let's see, I have hand sanitizer, Band-Aids, cough drops. I have a COVID test in there. You know, all kinds of, I've actually, you know, looked up things that one should take while traveling. This reminds me, I forgot to say over here, this is a life straw. The life straw you can use to drink water from pretty much anywhere. Streams, puddles. It has something inside of it that filters out all of the bad stuff. And so, you know, you don't need to worry. So in a case where there's, you know, no pure water, I can use this. It does say you shouldn't use it at like nuclear power plants and stuff like that. But essentially anywhere you go, you can use this to get drinkable water. So that's good. I just discovered this delightful pack, or this toiletry pack. In the past, I've just had like the usual kind of toiletry pack that has one compartment, and I throw everything in there, and everything gets all mixed up, and it's you know, a mess. And so this one, however, I found on Amazon, not expensive. Let's see. So this part here is the wet part. It has plastic. And then I found another thing on Amazon that are these travel tubes that you can fill with toiletries. And then as you use them up, you can just, instead of having like a hard plastic thing, you can just roll them up. So here I have my facial cleanser, shampoo, some insect repellent, lotion, and I have some toothpaste down in there. In the middle compartment, let's see if you can see here, I have my deodorant, I have my clippers, lots of chapstick, Q-tips, various things. I have soap and dental floss. And this it's a nice quality here that it has this double zipper, so then you can see into it instead of it having one zipper and you're just trying to look into it. And then over here, a fancy part of this is, this just lays right down. And so you can see here I have my toothpaste, razor, nail clippers, some scissors, tweezers, nail file, and a little something that I can use to trim hair. So that is nice. Let me zip that back up here. You know, I get too excited about stuff like this. I will fight with that later. Okay, so last thing we have is my carry-on. In the past, I had a bag that I loved. I loved a lot. It was like a canvas zipper tote with a nice big pocket in the front. And if I could find another one like that, as it was Nautica branded, I would do it. I haven't been able to find one. This bag I found on Amazon for literally $10. So far, what I like about it is that it seems sturdy. It is carry-on size approved. This little pocket here, it actually has a shoulder strap. I'll pull that here. This little pocket here actually goes over the handle of my carry-on luggage. That was a problem that I had with my bag before. It was hard to it kept falling off my luggage and so on. So this should stick right on my luggage. So that's what I like about it. The flap here also has a zipper. And in here, this little pack has my earphones that I use for the airplane. They're noise canceling. I love that. Some more earplugs in here as well. And I have some pens and that kind of thing in there. And then in here, I have my laptop. I have a water bottle, very important. This is great too. It is a bowl. It can actually fold out. And it has a plastic spork there. So a lot of times, like I'll buy some food and I'll have extra. I can keep it in here. The spork, I don't have to use plastic silverware and throw it away while I'm traveling, so I like that. So that's that. And then various the kinds of things that one might expect in here, masks, some Kleenex, a journal here. Something I'm excited about is this too. So in the past with my passport, I've just used a little plastic sleeve that like a travel clinic gave me once. And so for $10 on Amazon, I got this. Let's see if I can open it here. And so in here, it has my passport. It has my TSA PreCheck, like trusted traveler card. It has my immunization information, and then my credit cards and debit cards. So that'll be, and there's even a pocket on the outside for airline tickets if I need to print them out for some reason. The other thing that I wanted to say is in terms of accessing money while traveling to various different countries, it can be a challenge. And so first of all, my advice is take debit cards and credit cards and take maybe 2 of each. When I was in Mexico near Guadalajara one time, I left my main debit card in an ATM and quickly realized, the problem, and I was already on a bus, so I canceled it. But fortunately, I had, another debit card and a credit card there and some cash with me, and so I was fine. The other thing is finding a debit card and credit card that don't charge you international fees. If you use Fidelity or Charles Schwab, I use Charles Schwab. My friend Courtney, who works for Fidelity, don't hate me. But if you have a Charles Schwab investment account, you can also, or maybe even if not, you can get their banking account. And with the banking account, they will refund your ATM fees anytime, anywhere. And there are no international fees to take out. So you can take out money for free from anywhere. Which is great. And you get like a small return on the bank account as well. So that's good. And then I try to get credit cards that give award points. I have an Amex, Delta branded Amex, because Salt Lake City is a Delta hub. So that's helpful. And then I just got a Chase Sapphire card that's supposed to have really great travel benefits. So that is something I wanted to say. And then the other thing I wanted to say is in terms of communication, for me, here I should do that. For me, I have in the past, cell phone service in different countries has been a problem. Like you have to figure out, does my current cell phone service even work there? How much do I pay? Like AT&T charged me out the nose for a bunch of stuff. For a while, I went with T-Mobile. They're pretty good with Mexico and Canada. But what I now use is Google Fi. Google Fi, there are a few different levels of it, but at their premium level, for which I pay $73 a month, they have service in 220 countries. pretty cheap calling, free texting, and free data. Some of it's, kind of lower. It's not, 4G or 5G or whatever, but, enough to get the job done. And then, of course, you can access Wi-Fi anywhere. So that's been my recommendation for that. So thanks for listening to this video. I'm interested to hear what your travel hacks are. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And I will be heading out to Japan in 3 days on Sunday, and I'm excited to share that with you.